Good morning. I thought I'd share a little bit about my wash routine because I think after a few years of experimentation, I think about a year ago, I finally figured out how to make it really simple and easy for myself and make my hair pretty manageable. Um, Once my hair got past the knee, I started having more issues with making sure that conditioner actually made it all the way through it. So this is my secret weapon. Um, I use this to help me work conditioner through my hair in the shower, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. How do I wash? Once I've detangled my hair completely, I get in the shower and then get it wet all the way through. The first step is to take conditioner, and I don't use an expensive product. I generally just use Suave because it's about $2 for a bottle like this, and it actually works surprisingly well for my hair. Everybody needs to figure out what works for their own hair, and your mileage may vary. This is only what works for me. This works pretty well for my hair. And I first take not too much of it, and I just put it about from the neck on down and maybe through just to about here, and just work that through. That's basically just to help protect my hair a little bit, as I do use real shampoo on my scalp, full strength. I have gone through other experiments where I used baking soda and a little bit of like Dr. Bonner's or some knockoff like that. It worked, but it wasn't as simple. It took more work for me to be washing my hair with special concoctions, and I just use whatever shampoo my partner has decided that they like the scent of. I bought this for my partner. They didn't like the scent of this because it is Thai lemon basil, and it smelled too much like things they'd like to eat. So we've gone back to artificial fruit flavors, which smells more like candy. So I'm using up the Thai lemon basil. After I wash only to about here, so I focus only on washing my scalp. Some of the suds, of course, do run down my hair, but that's also protected by the conditioner that I put on it before, and I'm not too concerned about that. The point is to get my scalp really clean and scrub it once I have the soap on. And I usually wash about once a week, so that's also not too onerous of a task. After rinsing out the preconditioning and the shampoo, then I turn the shower water off and kneel down and start to work with my bowl. So I pull my hair over my shoulder, I put the length into the bowl, and I work through conditioner. Lately, I've been using this one. Hello, cats. Can you get out of my way, please? So I use this one lately, I've done cones, no cones before. This one is super coney. It's nice. It makes my hair slip fairly easily. This has no cones, and I've used that for a few months at a time, and it also works quite well for me. The only difference that I've noticed is that when I don't use coney conditioners, my natural wave comes out more, and any kind of conditioner, not just the one that has smooth or whatever on it, any kind of conditioner with cones ends up just pulling out the waves a little. And since I don't wear my hair down because I can't, it doesn't really make a difference in my life. So I spend probably about 3 or 4 minutes making sure that, like, over this bowl, I'm working the conditioner through, and it drips down into the bowl, and I then can bring it back up and put it through my hair and work it through really, really well. After that, I stand up, turn the water back on, and rinse. I also rinse out the bowl to get the conditioner residue out, and then do my final rinse, or second to last rinse, where I put a little bit of vinegar into the bowl and then fill the rest with water. It's probably at most a 10-to-1 ratio, if not even more diluted than that. And that vinegar rinse goes on my scalp, which helps smooth things and I think helps me extend between washes. And after that, I rinse everything clean. I squeeze gently the water out of my hair. I wrap my head in a towel, which usually ends up with then an end of my hair flipped out and hanging out of the towel like that. And that's when I do my last condition with exactly the same conditioner again. And I like this because it's got a little bit of, which is the one on here? It's got lactic acid. And I think also, again, the acid between the vinegar and the lactic acid in this conditioner helps smooth my hair. And I add probably just a palm full of that. And I run it through about the last 2 or 3 feet of my hair. After that, it goes up in a towel. It sits in the towel for probably half an hour. I bring it down. I do a loose braid on the damp hair. Leave it like that. Maybe put it up in a bun if I'm going out. And later, once it's drier, I can detangle whatever tangles is formed. So that's my wash routine. It's really not that hard for me. And that's it works pretty well. And whatever you do with your hair, do what makes you happy and do what works for you. Thanks. Bye.